We actually have Pearline in response to the What Do You See videos that we created recently. She was one of the people who came forward with the comments saying that, hey, this is not exactly how we, the deaf people, would react, right? So I said, can I meet you? And she's here in person. Say hi, Pearline. Yeah. So if you're wondering, I do not know sign language, right? So if you're wondering how am I going to communicate with Pearline, right? I have a very special secret agent. He's Xiong here. Yeah, Xiong here. Xiong here will be interpreting for us. So Pearline, thanks for coming to our show. Right? Yeah. So tell us exactly how you felt, right, when you first saw the 3 videos.
When I watched the video of these 2 person and a deaf person in the lift and another blind person in the lift, I felt that it was weird. I never encountered this before. If I am alone in the lift and there are 2 hearing people outside, it's impossible for me to communicate with them because I'm deaf. One way for me to reach out for help is to maybe press the emergency bell and also maybe knock and bang on the lift door. Then I'll be there waiting for help to come.
Is there like some kind of international signal that people can identify that, oh, there's actually someone who can't hear us in that lift?
Not that I know of, I don't think so. Maybe I feel that it's better that they can install CCTV or some kind of video call in the lift. That way I can type the message on my phone and show it towards the video or the CCTV, tell the person that I'm deaf and I'm stuck in the lift. In a lift and I will need help.
In Singapore, right, where we have a lot of high-rise flats, right? So I guess this would be very helpful. Something to look into, guys. In episode 1, right, we saw that a lady was helping him with directions. How can we make it a very useful nugget for the deaf person, right, to clearly understand where to go?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. We are Japa, we go Japa, we are Unica, we are Boy, we are Gugama. You want to have a Gam Mimi? Yes, yes. Okay, give you a game of gravity. Yeah, we come from Africa. We call it we copy you Korean gaming, blah. Then for you, I mean, you're great, have one. It can be. I will come to be up, but we have my, why we have to.
So deaf people have different levels of hearing and speech. Some of them can speak, some of them can't speak. So if they can speak, they will ask you where the cafe is. Then if the person can't speak, then maybe you can consider writing to communicate.
Okay. Yeah, so if I can't write, I should just explain it like slower or
Akpeni jawa kapatan bak asiku wa ikiwa kota kapatan ewi tayo wa kini uyai hawikwa wan aktiwan wa ganga awa ko famaki wa afa manitan got famaki akme for tamye I want can go out there. How you like it? It kept talking, continue to keep it. Another. I tell honey, you want to keep repeat. Because until I react, I keep from my aki for. I am monkey.
yeah. What have been the challenges, right, that the deaf community, especially in Singapore?
Oh, my friends who are in mainstream schools, right, they might have more deaf people. But for me, I'm the only deaf person there. And because of that, I didn't do well in my studies. I have to get a tutor for public transport. Let's say maybe on the train. During a case of emergency, I wouldn't know that there's an emergency. I wouldn't know what's happening. Yeah. And then I would just look at the queues and follow people.
No, felt for you when you were sharing about your
Biết quán cho kia mà vậy cho kia mà sao bị phê cảnh kia apa ít mang nhé cắt cần và rồi mang tiền TV ý kia anh chắc mấy về cái anh chú yêu cắt cần khi ngô cắt cần cả vì nào anh đi với mấy con
about your stories when you were in school, right? So let's say in that kind of situation again, right? What would be helpful? Like how can, say, maybe your classmates maybe can help you?
I think the best way is to teach our classmates sign language and then they can help us. Maybe the alphabets, or maybe have a study group, then we can help each other out. I prefer to have an interpreter in class so that I can understand the lesson much better. Back then there wasn't such provisions. I was wearing this FM hearing device. Yeah, the teacher has a mic with her and then they will speak into the mic. Even though I received the sound, but I'm not very sure what she's saying. Yeah. Right now, in the mainstream schools, they provide interpreters for the deaf children.
Okay. Always prepare with go out, but not American. Baba, you got people who can't move when they're also busy. Mà tiếng mà mình chỉ mấy cây con từ ba attack của video attack no you know but we are to run on our time me muốn hai vị chú bị cái gì mà cô đi vào trong cho về cái cho become big. I mean, you can là mà big power perspective of the community that that better can go IT operating people.
That's much better.
Okay, cool. I think Singapore has come quite a long way. There are some provisions now that are really helpful to the deaf community, but it seems there's still a lot more to be done. If we are interested to really get to know the deaf community more, and I've heard that you guys do get together.
We do have such, we have 2 Facebook groups. One is called the Singapore Deaf Happy Hour, and so we just like leisure, meet people and talk. And the second group is called Deaf Hangout. Deaf Hangout for deaf, hard of hearing, and friends. So these are the 2 groups where you can interact with deaf people. Deaf and hearing people will be there to interact with one another. If you want to know more about the groups, right, you can join the Facebook groups. Yeah.
Right. So anyone can join?
Anyone can join. Anyone who is interested to learn sign, want to know more about the deaf community, deaf culture, go ahead and join the group.
Cool. Thank you so much, Pauline. Thank you for coming over and doing this with us. So on behalf of The Hidden Good, we'd like to apologize to anyone who felt that we have misrepresented them in the 3 videos that we did. Yeah, it wasn't our intention to make fun or misrepresent you guys. So it was a work of fiction, but it was based from an experience or from someone that we knew in the past. Yeah, and
phải tay chắc kể phải mà video nó tại vì bà bà con ở đây cô em video cái gì tay phải cầm bạn bé con ở trong ngoài ngọc bà em cái và gu việc and basic information cover và mà bà cho người cái
but now we have some very, very clear idea on how the deaf community communicate and also how we can also communicate with them. So check out those two Facebook pages and also check out for more videos with us. I think exciting things are going to come. Maybe with Pauline helping us.
Sure.
So thank you, Pauline, for joining us on this episode. Right, and we also like to thank Tseong, and Sadef for helping us with this. Right, so see you in our next video. Bye.
Okay, báo được cho mà đây bắt tay ra bây giờ rất đáng và bên khere cái petition và mấy và đã nó về đây gặp camera phải đi về mình đây có mình nên bắt tay in ra nó rồi cái video tôi cấp cái anh nuôi cái mẹ nó mình cái cũng camera nó kêu chụp hình ai camera khi bán vô camera ngắm vô cái biết cái mình hai camera lúc cái ngaji bài đây cái mình hỏi nha okay mình hỏi nha về cái vụ ai thì quan trọng về gôn gì nó cái gì gồm nó thằng nó vì gồm như mình vì gồm như cái format cái gì mình ba not everything. Yeah, gue pakai cho là cái different and girl I can cái different. Also, where we stay our need or particularly our need or I where we work with that và mấy cái gimmicky và tất cả mà hát that committee how I had to tell Kappa and Kappa also different like talking about hát là cái là cái cái awak cũng vừa baka vi ama papa pattern kata ba cái wa ku Kappa anyaga different thing Kappa with ability even though can give go try Kappa có mấy other way for example kalau perspektif dia ini kekawasan anggota ya ikan kuawan ni bawa ni nggak mesti bawa agak apa kota ki pakai mati fit pakai mata cok kami atau ku gawa ku ikan kuat okay ikan buat that we that comedy perspective to make I try I mean so many impact cái work ikan cho buat cái ikan you well bye